Hi, you guys. Welcome to another segment of What's Good? So, I have a real guilty pleasure when it comes to reality television. There are some things the US does well in regards to reality television, but there are some areas where the British or other countries really knock it out of the park. And when I say that, Love Island UK is the more superior Love Island. Now, I got hooked on this show in 2020. I found it just like through skimming through some stuff and seeing, I heard about it and I really enjoy British television. They have some great shows like Dinner Date. That's another good reality show. We'll talk about that one maybe later. You can find some episodes of that on YouTube for sure. That's how I'm able to watch some of them. But Love Island, the UK version, the Australia version, I'm not sure about the US, but the US version is like not worth it. Don't watch it. I haven't tried the Australia one, so don't come for me. Not yet. But the UK one for sure, I highly recommend. Because they, just hearing the British slang, they really, they do not care what they show on television. Not saying you see, nips or anything, but, the language that they have or, what they do. There's no bar. There's no bar, and the narrator knows what he's doing. And I think some of you know kind of what I'm talking about, because I don't mind if there's a commentator. Sometimes I'm like, please don't talk. I don't need it. Just let me watch. But this guy, he is a comedian, which I think makes it a plus. And so he just knows how to deliver his commentary. He knows how to kind of narrate the show, which I think gives it a plus. But Love Island, just, you get hooked because there's so much drama, there's so much tea, and so you after a while wish that you could vote. Literally this last season, I got my boyfriend sucked into it, and so we were hoping, we were like, can we vote on who we want? Because they'll ask you, who do you think is the least compatible couple? Who do you think, should be voted off? Or most of the time, the Islanders will do that sometimes. But they'll ask you just generally, who do you think is a better couple? Who do you think is not a good couple? Text us, tell us what you think. Almost like American Idol. Or Dancing with the Stars. You just vote. And we tried because we wanted to be a part of that vote. We were like, we know who we want to win. But yeah, it said, no, you can't. Or it would take us to the US one. And we're like, no, we don't want the US one. We want the UK one because they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing in regards to reality television. And after a while, you start rooting for some of these people. My first Love Island couple that I still root for to this day is Finn and Paige. I'm like, please. And so when I see that they're still together, he was so supportive of her. They were such a good couple. You just start rooting for them. And it's really interesting to see how they grow as a couple, how this show works. So essentially how it begins is you see the girls and they're just talking, and then the host comes and she'll introduce the boys one by one. And so the girls will step forward if they want the boy or not. The boy then gets to choose, do I want this girl who stepped forward, or do I want one who's taken or not taken, who didn't step forward? And you can do that, and that already sets off drama. Because this last season, spoilers if you want to watch, but I mean, it's the introduction, so it's not too many spoilers. Like, one girl got like 3 different guys, like, to choose her. And you're just like, these poor guys, because then they kind of get the leftovers, like the girls who weren't chosen. So they get put on the sub bench, the guys who, like, honestly, you know, so one boy picks one girl. Okay, well, then a different boy picks that girl. The boy then goes to the subs bench, as they call it. And so, and then another boy came, and so that boy then went to the subs bench. And so it's just it's drama, and it's good. It's a guilty pleasure for sure. And it consumes a lot of your weeks. There are a lot of weeks in there, especially this last season, it seemed. So, I mean, that is a recommendation on my front. Feel free to, you know, like, comment, subscribe. What do you think? Have you watched this show? Have you watched the US version? Maybe I'm just, you know, wrong. But I feel like I'm not. Tea. But that is what's good. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.